lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. Some years ago, I happened to be in an antique shop, looking over the various items. On a desk, I found an interesting book, but not just any book, a diary, written by what many would consider to be insane.
May the 8th. What a glorious day. I have spent the better part of the morning lying in the grass, watching the boats float lazily down the river beside my property. Oh, I love my house, the one that my father built and I grew up in.
Mr. Templar! Mr. Templar! Mr. Templar! Your lunch is ready inside.
Oh, Marie, must I go inside to eat? It's such a beautiful day that it seems such a shame to spoil it. And besides, I love to watch the boats going by.
Oh, yes, sir. So do I. I've always loved to look at the river and the different flags of the boats.
There! Did you see that one? A 3-masted ship being pulled by such a tiny tugboat. So tiny that from here it looks like a fly.
I wonder where the ship is sailing from, sir.
Oh, let me see. Yes, there's the flag. I believe it is Brazilian. Yes, definitely from Brazil.
Well, the ships will have to wait. Unless you want your lunch to get cold.
All right, Marie, all right. I'm coming. May 16th. For a week now, I've not been myself. I don't know what sort of sickness that I have developed has taken hold of me. My doctor prescribed a tonic, but even that has not helped.
Mr. Templar!
Oh, yes, I'm coming.
I've brought you the medicine you asked for.
No. Take it away.
Yes. I'm sorry, sir.
No, Marie. No, Marie, it's not your fault. I'm not sure what is wrong with me.
Perhaps it is, as the doctor suggested, just a slight case of indigestion.
No, it's something more than that. I've had a fever for weeks now, and there's this feeling that I have.
Feeling, sir? What kind of feeling?
Oh, yesterday I was walking through the forest, down the pathway towards the town. I swear, I felt as if someone or something was right on my heels. I turned quickly, but there was nothing there. Does that sound like indigestion to you? No, go away. Go away. What are you? What in God's name are you?
Sir! Are you alright? Sir!
Marie, what's the matter?
I heard you cry out, sir. What is happening?
I must have had a nightmare. But I swear it was more than just a dream.
You're frightening me, sir.
I thought someone was standing over me, watching me sleep. I felt him get closer, until his hands reached my throat. I felt them tighten around me.
I'll pour you some water from the carafe.
Yes, thank you, Marie.
Sir? There is no water, but I filled it before you went to bed.
I must have drank it during the night. Who else could have? Marie, pack me a suitcase. I'm leaving for the city first thing in the morning.
Let me read to you the passage that David Templar wrote. Quote, I struggle madly in the grip of the frightful impotence that paralyzes us in dreams. I try to cry out. I can't. I try to move. I can't. Panting with the most frightful efforts, I try to turn around to fling off this creature who is crushing and choking me. I can't do it, and suddenly I wake up terrified, covered with sweat. I light a candle. I am alone. End quote. I'll return with Act 2 shortly.
Have you heard any good books lately? Audiobooks from Winslow Swan, now available on Spotify.
Edgar Allan Poe asked the question, is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream?
July 2nd. I was cured. After my visit to the country, I returned home with a renewed feeling of joy that almost overwhelmed me. That is, until I saw my driver. He looked pale. When I asked him of his condition, he couldn't explain what was happening to him, only that he had been troubled by restless nights. July 3rd. The sudden sickness has crept upon me. Again!
Please, sir. You must go to bed. You really should get some rest.
I would like to, Marie. But I'm afraid.
Of what, sir?
Last night, as I lay in bed, I felt something on my chest. Someone pressing down. I felt lips press against mine, and I could feel my very life force being sucked out like a leech. Then rose from me, replete, and I awoke so mangled and bruised I could not move.
Oh, it must have been a horrible dream.
But look at the water carafe. I've experimented with it. I fill it up and go to bed. When I get up, the water is gone. No, No, I must get away again before this thing drives me mad! July 16th. I made my way across the country to visit my cousin, Sheila. She was delighted to see me, and my spirits were happy again. One night she invited Dr. Parent, a specialist in nervous disorders.
More coffee, Doctor?
Oh, yes, please. And thank you, Miss Danvers.
Dr. Parent, have you ever heard of a case where a patient claims that he or she is not entirely in command of their soul?
It is very curious that you asked me about this subject, Mr. Templar.
Why is it curious?
For many years, we have been studying something that has plagued humans for a long time.
What are you talking about?
Apparitions, my dear Miss Danvers. Invisible spirits.
Oh, Doctor, you are always going on about such things. Always having to be so mysterious.
Not at all. For more than a century now, we have had some presence of mind that something is putting us on a particular track. And we have just now arrived there.
You're just trying to scare us, Doctor.
No, really. Would you consider perhaps granting me permission to hypnotize you?
It would be a novel experience, if you can do it.
Then make yourself comfortable. Clear your mind. Listen to the ticking of the clock. How soothing it sounds. Your mind is beginning to drift. Your eyes are getting heavy, heavy, heavy.
Dr. Parent? What is going on?
She is asleep, Mr. Templar. Now if you will go and stand behind her, I will give her this piece of paper.
All right, Doctor. I'm here.
Now, Miss Danvers, are you asleep?
Yes, I'm asleep.
In your hand, you are holding a mirror. Can you see it?
Yes, I see it.
What do you see in the mirror?
I see my cousin, David, standing behind me. He's tugging at his earlobe, a nervous habit he has.
But how can she see me? She's only holding a blank piece of paper. August 6th. I'm back at home now. And now I know. It is useless to struggle. Somebody, something has taken control of me. Orders all of my acts. Everything I say and do. But what? What is this thing? Yes, I can hear you, but what are you saying? I hear something whispering to me in the darkness. The HORLA! That is what you are! The HORLA!
You must help us.
Marie, what is going on?
All of the servants are angry with each other. They say that the dishes are being broken. The maid blames the cook blames the butler, who in turn blames me.
There. Calm yourself. I'm sure that everything will resolve itself. Peaceful in the garden. So peaceful. Ah, the flowers look wonderful and... What is that? That rose. Looks as if some invisible hand is plucking it from the vine and raising it to an invisible nose. No! It cannot be!
Reading from another passage of David's diary, quote, I am lost. Someone has taken possession of my soul and is master of it. Someone orders all my acts, all my movements, all my thoughts. I am no longer anything. I am only a spectator, enslaved and terrified by all the things I do. End quote. I shall return shortly with our final act.
The only witness to her murder cannot speak. Until now. Click. A Tale of Revenge by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
We find David Templar in his room, writing in the diary about the things which have happened to him in the past months.
August 17th. I sit here in my room, trying to rationalize this unseen thing that has made me its slave. Do unseen ones exist? Then why is it that since the world began they have never manifested themselves in so unmistakable a fashion as they are now manifesting themselves to me? I have never read of anything like the things that are happening under my roof. That is, until yesterday.
I brought the newspaper, Mr. Templar.
Oh, well, thank you, Marie. Hey, look at this on the front page.
What is it?
A strange piece of news reaches us from Rio de Janeiro. An epidemic of madness comparable to the contagious outbursts of dementia that attacked the peoples of Europe in the Middle Ages is raging at this day in the city. People are leaving their houses, deserting their villages, abandoning their fields, declaring themselves to be pursued, possessed, and ordered about like a human herd by certain invisible but tangible beings, vampires of some kind, who feed on their vitality while they sleep, in addition to drinking water without, apparently, touching any other form of food. Quote, Professor Don Pedro Enriquez, accompanied by several learned doctors, has set out to study on the spot the origins and the forms taken by this surprising madness. End quote.
What does it mean?
I remember. I remember the lovely three-masted Brazilian that sailed past us on the 8th of last May, on her way up the river. The HORLA was on board her, came from over the sea, where his race is born. He saw me. He saw my house, white like the ship, and he jumped from the vessel to the bank. Oh my God, now I know. I understand. The reign of man is at an end. August 19th. I have seen him. Well, not actually seen, but I know he exists. And he is afraid. of me. The newspaper was sitting on the table next to my easy chair when I saw the pages begin to turn on their own, as if an invisible hand was turning them. I lost my senses and lunged at the intruder, but I felt, well, nothing. He managed to dart away, out the window, which slammed shut behind him. Now I know. I know how I can destroy him. September 10th. I have had steel shutters placed in the windows of my room. A steel door has replaced mine. I will trap this being which has controlled me. Okay, I see you. Pouring the water into a glass. I see your invisible hand picking up the glass and drinking the water. I shall walk over to the window, closing the shutters, the steel shutters, locking them very casually as if I were getting ready for bed. Then I walk over to the door, slowly, so I don't alarm this evil thing. And then... There! I have you! You're trapped in my room! There is no escape! Quickly, run down the stairs where I put the gasoline and matches. I pour the gas onto the floor and I light it. You won't get away! I have you now! Run out of the house. Flames licking at the night sky. Marie! And the other servants! Anyone help! The house is on fire! Marie is trapped inside! The roof is caved in! Oh, Marie. I'm so sorry. The HORLA is surely dead, isn't he? Suppose he's not dead. Perhaps only time has power over the invisible and dreadful one. After man comes the HORLA. No, I know. He's not dead. So I must kill myself. Now. Here and now. No. Take your hands off of me. I know who I am. I am Swan. I'm Winslow Swan. No, I'm not the character. And I know that this is only a story. I know it's by de Maupassant. I know that it's Friday night and this is Doorway to Nightmare. But the HORLA, he's not dead.
Swan.
He's not.
Swan, stop it.
Here. Let me go.
Let me go. What's going on? Stop.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, for my behavior. Oh, but we did warn you at the beginning that this was a very uncomfortable story.
Is it all right now? Is everything okay? Good. I will return with a final word.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
The HORLA was originally published in 1887 by French writer Guy de Maupassant. The word HORLA is not exactly French, but simply a coinage. Charlotte Mandel, who has translated the HORLA for publisher Melville House, suggests in an afterword that the word HORLA is a portmanteau of the French words hors, meaning outside, and la, meaning there, and that le HORLA sounds like the outsider, the outer, the one out there, and can be transliterally interpreted as the what's out there. Our cast included Winslow Swan, Crimson McKenzie, Annie Mick, and Mick Davis. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan. Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for yet another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Epilogue.
The butler did it?
It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. Actress Cate Blanchett once said, "If you age with somebody, you go through so many roles. Your lovers, friends, enemies, colleagues, strangers, your brother and sister. That's what intimacy is, if you're with your soulmate." And as the years continue to pass, many couples find it more difficult to keep that spark alive.
Hello? Hello? Who is this?
Lyle, it's me, Andrew.
Andrew, do you have any idea what time it is?
I know, Lyle. I know. I'm sorry it's so late, but I need your help.
Sure, Andrew. I mean, I only have to be up in, let me see, 5 hours anyway. What's so urgent that it cannot wait until...
I've killed Rita.
I'm sorry, Andrew. I think we have a bad connection.
Lyle, I've murdered my wife. She's dead.
Tell me exactly what happened.
I don't know. We were just playing a game, a silly little game.
What sort of game?
She wanted to, I don't know how to say this, spice things up a bit. She wanted to play a victim, and I was supposed to be the intruder, and then what?
I get the idea, Andrew,
okay,
but
yeah.
what happened? How did you kill her?
That's just it, Lyle. I'm not sure. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? How could you not know?
I must have had one of my spells. I don't know. I blacked out. When I came around, she was lying on the bed with horrible bruises on her neck where I must have... Oh, dear God, I must have...
Pull yourself together.
Lyle, please. You have to help me. You're my attorney. Please, just tell me what to do.
First, you're gonna calm down. Then, get a suitcase. Fill it with all the valuables in the house. Jewelry, silverware, anything of value. Open the safe, take out everything. Do you still have those diamonds in the safe?
Yes, of course I do, but I don't understand. What am I supposed to do with all of this stuff?
Go around and make sure all the windows are locked. When you leave the house, make doubly sure you lock the door. Do you understand?
Yes, but I don't get it. I mean, I don't understand what you're asking.
You get over to my place as soon as possible. And don't forget to bring the suitcase. Don't, under any circumstances, take a cab or a bus. Hide in the shadows and walk. No, run over here.
Run? You live almost a mile away, Lyle.
Just get here as fast as you can. We will think of something.
Thank you, Lyle. I needed that.
Did you get everything in the suitcase?
Yeah, I think so. I did what you told me.
The jewelry, the diamonds?
Everything. I even found some cash. I stuck that in there, too.
Good. Now, be honest with me. Have you told me everything about what happened tonight?
Yeah, of course I did. Lyle, what am I supposed to do now?
As your attorney, I must advise you to turn yourself in. At least, that is what I would have told you. But we have a problem. A very serious problem.
What? What problem? Tell me, Lyle.
Have you forgotten that just last week you asked me to begin divorce proceedings? Something about you and another woman?
Yeah, yeah, Lucy. Lucy Baker. I still love her, Lyle. I really do love her.
Yes, well, that is all well and good. But you have just handed the police what they so commonly call a motive.
Oh, come on. I would never do that. What are you saying, Lyle?
I probably could have gotten you off with temporary insanity plea. Now, there isn't a chance. No, Andrew, you're going to have to get out of the country for a little while.
Out of the country? How am I supposed to do that, Lyle?
The bank opens in about 3 hours. I want you to go to King's Arms and get a room. It's a seedy hotel a few blocks from here. You won't be noticed. Then, when the bank opens, go and withdraw everything you can in cash and bring it back to me.
But, I mean, the bank won't be able to get everything. Besides, there are the business holdings, the stocks, the bonds, the other accounts.
I've thought of all that. Here, sign this.
What is this?
It's a power of attorney. It will give me access to all your holdings.
I don't understand. If I'm giving you power of attorney, how am I supposed to survive in another country if I don't have any money?
That's why you are signing this document. We'll be able to wire you as much as you need. Now, sign it.
Okay. All right.
Very good. Now, get going. Make sure you get a room and come back here as soon as you are done at the bank.
Okay, all right, okay.
Do you trust him, Andrew?
I don't know, Lucy. I've known Lyle for, decades. He's not only my lawyer, but he's been a really good friend. I mean, that's why I called him first.
And you signed the paper?
I didn't know what else to do. I booked the room and then came over here. I wanted to see you at least one more time. I may be gone for quite a while.
I never trusted lawyers. I don't really trust anyone, and neither should you. Listen, Andrew, why don't you test him?
Test him in what way?
Go meet with him. Do whatever he tells you. Then, when you leave, stay close to the door and listen to what he does.
What's that gonna prove?
Just do it, Andrew.
Well, here it is. I managed to get about $12,000 out of the account. It's all I could grab.
That's good for a start. How much were the diamonds worth?
Well, last time we had them appraised, they were just over 100 grand. Maybe a bit more now.
I'll see what I can do. Now, what room are you in at the hotel?
Room 1113.
All right. Now, go there and wait for my call. We may need some sort of signal. I'll call you, and you wait for it to ring 3 times. Then I'll hang up and call back 1 minute later. That will let you know that it is me.
3 rings, wait 1 minute, then you call back.
Right. And after I'm finished here, I'll come and I'll get you. Same thing when I get there. I'll knock 3 times, wait 1 minute, then knock once. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. I can't thank you enough, Lyle. You were not only a good lawyer, but a faithful friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Now, get going. Got a lot of calls to make. Oh, wait. Before I forget. Here, and a box of shells, too.
What's this, a gun? No, Lyle, I don't need a gun.
Look, Andrew, you're a fugitive now. If anyone finds out I'm helping you, I could go to jail. You may have to fight your way out of a bad situation. A gun always helps. Now, get out of here.
All right, okay, I understand. I'll wait for your call.
Now to take care of business. Yes, operator, I need the police. Andrew Price, my client, just confessed to killing his wife. Yes, I told him to turn himself in, but he's gone crazy. He has a gun and threatened me with it. Yes, I'm his attorney, but he refuses to listen to reason. He's at the King's Arm Hotel on Brown Street, room 1113. I must warn you, he's armed and said he wouldn't be taken alive. Yes, I'll be here if you need me. Thank you.
Such a dear friend.
Andrew, but I thought you...
Lucy warned me not to trust anyone, including you.
Andrew, put down that gun. You don't want to kill me. This was all part of the plan to help you.
Help me? Help me, Lyle? You know the punishment for 2 murders is the same as for 1? Did you know that?
Andrew, no!
Andy, what have you done?
Rita? No, it can't be. You're dead. You're dead. I killed you. You're dead.
Andrew runs from the room and out into the street. He can't believe what he has just seen. His wife, Rita, alive? Or a ghost? I'll return shortly with Act 2. This Christmas season, Doorway to Nightmare invites you to gather around the Yuletide tree for a ghost story.
You may be an undigested bit of beef, a piece of cheese, a fragment of an underdone potato. There is more gravy than grave of you. It's all humbug, I tell you.
Friday, December 19th, beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us as we bring Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol to a new audience.
Scrooge.
What? Who's there?
Scrooge.
Featuring the voice talents of Raven Adams, Dave Arkapaw, Crimson McKenzie, Patience Adams, Mick Davis, Winslow Swan, Andy Mick, Robert Jackson, and starring as Ebenezer Scrooge, Darren Marlar.
It's all humbug, I tell you.
Friday, December 19th, beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern. The Doorway to Nightmare Christmas Special. Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Adapted by Winslow Swan and edited by Crimson McKenzie. We will be lurking for you. American astronomer James F. Bell III once said, "Fear is an insidious virus. Given a breeding place in our minds, it will eat away our spirit and block the forward path of our endeavors."
And you actually saw her?
Yeah, Lucy, I did. Rita was just standing there in the doorway. I could even see the bruises on her neck.
And what about Lyle?
I shot him. He's definitely dead. Oh, Lucy, I'm so tired. You have no idea what I have been through tonight.
It's all right now, my love. Lucy is going to take care of everything.
What's this?
I poured you some tea. It'll help you relax.
Thank you so much, dearest. I'm just so tired.
That's all right. Drink your tea and I'll go and get you a blanket.
Thank you, my sweet girl.
And I see you drank your tea. That's good, Andrew. Just lay down and close your eyes. Your Lucy is going to take care of everything. Yes, it's me. Oh, he's sleeping like a baby, nothing to worry about. No, I haven't called the police yet. I wanted to hear your voice, lover. Did Andrew really? Well then, I suppose we only have to split everything 2 ways. Don't worry. As long as you have the paper he signed, we are set for life.
Put the phone down, Lucy.
What? Andrew? But you should still be...
Asleep? Yeah. You said that I shouldn't trust anyone. You remember that? Well, I took your advice, and I applied that logic to you. Good thing I did. I poured the tea into the potted flowers beside the sofa when you went to get the blanket. Now hang up the phone.
Andrew, you don't understand. I'm only trying to help you. Please, Andrew, don't...
Can't believe it. I am so sorry, Lucy. I really thought of anyone, you would be the one I could trust, the one who would help me.
Killed another one, Andrew?
What? No. Rita! No, you're dead! I killed you! You're dead!
Hello? This is Rita Price. I'm at 1492 Willow Acres Drive, the home of Lucy Baker. She's been murdered by my husband, Andrew Price. No, he's here. You won't have any trouble getting him.
Rita hangs up the phone. She calmly walks over to her husband and retrieves the gun from his hand. She sits calmly on the sofa and waits for the police to arrive. I'll return shortly with our final act.
The only witness to her murder cannot speak. Until now. Click. A Tale of Revenge by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Watch Circle of Mystery Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on the Doorway to Nightmare YouTube channel.
Australian screenwriter Terry Hayes once said, "Murder is like potato chips. You can't stop with just one. Nobody's ever been arrested for a murder. They have only ever been arrested for not planning it properly."
Yes, it's me. I simply walked into the room and Andrew fainted dead away. Oh, such wicked things you say. Now, all of that will have to wait. There will be the trial, of course, and then the sentencing. Oh, probably the death penalty. Well, of course I've thought that out. When I'm on the stand, I will tearfully tell the jury that I was only playing a silly little game with him, and he thought that he had killed me. I tried to stop him from killing Lyle and Lucy, but it was too late. At least he saved me the trouble of getting rid of him. You know that I don't like to share. Yes, sweetheart. I have the paper that Lyle had him sign. Oh, don't worry. We're gonna be set for life. Hang on. I thought I heard someone come in. No, I'm not getting nervous. I think someone is actually in the house. Well, I don't know. Andrew?
Rita, hang up the phone.
But how? I thought the police...
I escaped from the hospital, Rita. Now hang up the phone.
I'll call you back in a bit.
Why, Rita? Why all of this trouble just to get my money?
Because, Andrew, I hate you. I've always hated you. You're a despicable little worm of a man, and I cannot stand the sight of you. Where did you get that gun, Andrew?
In the desk, beside the front door. You know, where I always keep it. Or did you forget about that, Rita?
What are you gonna do?
What do you think I'm going to do?
No, you can't. I can help you, Andrew.
Oh, can you, Rita? Can you really help me?
Please, Andrew, don't!
Sit down, Rita. Don't move.
Please, Andrew, let me help you.
Do you have any idea the hell that I have been through tonight? Do you even understand what it's like to feel the kind of fear that I have felt tonight? That icy grip at the back of your neck?
Please, Andrew, we can work this out.
I want to play a little game, Rita. Just a silly little game. This is a .22 caliber revolver. See? It holds 6 bullets, very small, tiny little bullets. From far away, they probably wouldn't do much damage. But close up, well. And as you can see, I've only loaded the gun with 1 bullet.
Please, Andrew, I didn't mean...
Are you familiar with the game Russian roulette, Rita?
Please, Andrew!
You see, in case you don't know, I spin the cylinder, and then I cock the gun. And then I hold the gun to your head. And then, and this is the fun part, I pull the trigger.
Please, Andrew! I'll confess. I'll tell the police. I'll tell them everything.
And now it's my turn, you see? So now we spin the cylinder again, and then I cock the gun again, and I hold the gun to my head this time, and... Whew. Oh, that was a close one.
I'll do anything, Andrew. I'll do anything you want. Anything.
Oh, calm down. We're just playing a silly little game, Rita. You see, I don't have anything to live for. I mean, I've already killed 2 people, so at best, at this point, I'm going to get, what, life without parole? Woo, exciting. Hey, and at worst, I'm going to get the death penalty. So either way, I'm a dead man, you see? But you, well... You have everything to live for.
Please, Andrew!
A whole new life with your new friend and all of my money. So you see, my dear darling wife, only one of us is going to walk out of this room. Well, alive.
Please, Andrew!
Brrr, I love that sound, don't you? Brrr. Okay. This could go on all night. It's your turn now. My dear Rita, are you ready?
And as we close the curtain on our little tale, I will return shortly with a final word.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
Oh, I can hear the groans even now, that our play does not end fairly. But then, life never ends fairly. So, I will leave you to your own conclusions, your own dreams, and your own nightmares. Our cast included Mick Davis, Darren Marlar, Patience Adams, and Crimson McKenzie. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now, a preview of our next tale.
This Christmas season, Doorway to Nightmare invites you to gather around the Yuletide tree for a ghost story.
You may be an undigested bit of beef, a piece of cheese, a fragment of an underdone potato. There is more gravy than grave of you. It's all humbug, I tell you.
Friday, December 19th, beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us as we bring Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol to a new audience.
Scrooge. What? Who's there? Scrooge.
featuring the voice talents of Raven Adams, Dave Arkapaw, Crimson McKenzie, Patience Adams, Mick Davis, Winslow Swan, Annie Mick, Robert Jackson, and starring as Ebenezer Scrooge, Darren Marlar.
It's all humbug, I tell you.
Friday, December 19th, beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern, The Doorway to Nightmare Christmas Special, Charles Dickens, A Christmas Carol, adapted by Winslow Swan and edited by Crimson McKenzie. We will be lurking for you. Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Publications. This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your own imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. The butler did it.
It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. Rosalind Carter, wife of President Jimmy Carter, once said, "There are only 4 kinds of people in the world: those who have been caregivers, those who are currently caregivers, those who will be caregivers, and those who will need a caregiver." Personally, I like the sentiment, but then I don't believe that Mrs. Carter ever met someone like Susan Hampton.
I met Stanley Hampton while I was still in college. Yes, he was almost 20 years older than I, but his bank account was over 7 figures. It didn't take long for him to ask for my hand in marriage. Oh, Stanley could be so old-fashioned. He actually got down on one knee to propose to me. Did I love him? Of course not. I loved his money and couldn't wait for him to, shall we say, have an accident. Yes, I can hear you. I'm going as fast as I can. Why couldn't you just die? Well, what do you want now? Just ring the bell when I say whatever it is. Food? Medicine? Oh, God, have you... Again? Stanley had had a stroke only 6 months after we married. 6 months. I knew that he had health issues, and I secretly hoped that he would die. Then, all of that lovely money would be mine. However, the doctor told me something else. Something that drained the blood from my face.
Well, I'm afraid that it is going to be very hard on you, Mrs. Hampton.
But what do you mean, Dr. Mason? Is Stanley going to... well, he will recover, won't he?
There's no way of telling exactly what will happen. The stroke left him completely paralyzed. He has absolutely no control over his muscles, which is why it will be hard for you.
But I don't understand.
He'll need constant care, 24 hours a day, every day of the week.
I suppose I can hire a nurse, a caregiver who can...
Of course you can. You'll need a break every once in a while, but I can tell you, they are quite expensive. And it can be difficult to find the right one. And, well, you may find a qualified person to handle Stanley. The majority of the time will be left up to you.
Why does Stanley have to move us so far from the city?
Another reason why it may be difficult to find someone who'll be willing to come up here is at least a 2-hour drive from the city.
I just don't understand. Why can't you find someone who will? Yes. Yes! I know how far it is, but... I told you I would pay double for anyone who can... No. I understand. You've tried your best. But if you do happen to find someone, yes, please call me. That damn bell. The only thing he's been able to move is his little flippin' finger. And what did that fool of a doctor do? Tie a bell to it!
There we are. You should be able to hear it whenever he needs something. At least you won't have to stay in the bedroom all the time.
But how long, Dr. Mason?
How long? For what, Mrs. Hampton?
It's been over a year now since his stroke. And all he's managed to move is his finger. How long could he possibly have to live?
Oh, you mean, what is my prognosis? Mrs. Hampton, you have nothing to worry about. Why, with the care that you've been providing for him, he could live another 30, maybe 40 years.
Oh, so you mean he'll be able to finally move again?
Well, I'm afraid he will never be able to move again. Not like before. No, Mrs. Hampton, he is paralyzed for life.
Clinical social worker and the author of The Mindful Caregiver, Nancy Kreisman, once said, "The only control you have is over the changes you choose to make." I wonder what sort of changes Susan Hampton would like to make when dealing with her own situation. Let's find out together when I return with Act 2.
No, you weren't scared, were you?
Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Actress Audrey Hepburn once said, "You have two hands, one to help yourself, one to help others."
30 or even 40 years. No one wanted to come out to the house to help me with Stanley. I offered room and board on top of a very generous salary. They all told me the same thing. It was just too far away for them. So it was all up to me. Damn him! Why did we have to move so far away from everything? Stop it. Stop it! I've had it! Do you hear me? Stop ringing that damn bell. I'm going to the city. I have to get away from here. I can't stand it anymore.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me.
What?
I think this is yours.
Oh my purse. I didn't even notice.
Well, I was in the bookstore when I saw you leave it. You left without purchasing anything, and, well, I saw it sitting in the aisle.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr.
Harris. Ted Harris. And who do I have the pleasure of taking out to lunch?
Oh, Mrs. Susan Hampton.
Yep. That's my luck. You're already spoken for. Well...
Do you usually give up so easily?
Well, not usually. And you've been his caregiver all this time? Without anyone to help?
That's the price I pay for saying, for better or for worse.
So who's watching him now?
No one.
You mean he's all alone? But what if something happened?
What could possibly happen? He's paralyzed. He isn't going anywhere. The only thing he can move is his little finger to ring that damn bell.
Well, I mean, what if his heart gave out? Or he had another stroke?
It couldn't happen soon enough.
So, what are you gonna do?
Oh, believe me, I have everything worked out. Right down to the last detail. Everything worked out. Sure. I had steel bars installed on the windows in the basement. I had a special door which could only be opened from the inside of the house going to the basement. If you were down there when it was closed, you'd be locked in until someone could let you out. I put a month's worth of food down there, and then I invited Ted over.
Susan, what does he want?
Who knows? Who cares? You see, my dear darling husband, this is a real man. See how he holds me in his arms? How he kisses me?
So, what are you going to do?
Simple. The doctor will be out here in 3 weeks, and I'll be down in the basement with the door locked and no way out. In 3 weeks, without food or water, I'll be a very
wealthy widow.
I can think of no painful way to succumb to that eternal night than starvation. And to have it forced upon someone makes my skin crawl and a shudder run up my spine. I'll return shortly with our final act.
The only witness to her murder cannot speak. Until now. Click. A Tale of Revenge by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
As predicted, Stanley Hampton passed away of starvation. The good doctor had come for his monthly visit and found the distraught woman in the basement, locked in, and desperately trying to get out to, save her husband.
It couldn't have worked out better. Granted, it did take a little longer than I expected for him to die. Almost a whole week. But eventually, the bell stopped ringing. Dr. Mason found me, and the police were satisfied with my story. There's a stopper on the door to keep it from closing. I must have forgotten to set it when I went downstairs to get some canned vegetables. It was horrible, Detective. It was horrible. Hearing that little bell get weaker every day until... I thought I was a pretty good actress.
Hey, Susan! Susan, come join us.
Hello, Dr. Mason?
So good to see you here. How are you holding up?
The reading of the will was this afternoon. I almost hated to leave the house, but then...
There. It's all right, my dear. I'm glad to see you out and about again. You need to start meeting people. And speaking of meeting...
Hello, Richard. And who is this charming young lady?
Ted, this is Susan. Susan Hampton. This is a friend of mine, Ted Harris.
Very pleased to meet you, Mr. Harris.
Oh, I believe that the pleasure is all mine. Another part of my grand scheme. No one knew about Ted and me, and having the good doctor introduced socially simply sealed the plan. We waited another 3 months before finally getting married.
I hate this house!
Really? Well, I sort of like it. Lots of space, away from everything.
You didn't have to watch over an invalid every day. This house reeks of his stench. I just want to get away.
Well, we could go to the beach house.
No, Ted. You don't understand. I want to get rid of this mausoleum once and for all.
Susan, you don't mean that. I mean, look, I tell you what, let's just go to the beach house for the weekend and we'll think about it. am, my love. Oh, come on, Susan. A weekend at the sea will do you a world of good.
Ted! Look out!
How are you holding up?
Oh, they let me go about an hour ago. I got lucky, just some cuts and bruises. How's Susan?
I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Oh God, no. She's not dead, is she?
No, not dead, although it's a miracle that she isn't. No, she's alive.
Oh. So what's the bad news?
You have to prepare yourself, Ted. She is completely paralyzed. She can't speak or move any part of her body. The only thing she can do is move her little finger.
Well, Doc, how long do you think she'll remain that way?
Oh, well, with the proper care, which I'm sure you could give her, she should live to a ripe old age. You know, it's funny. Her husband could only move his little finger, too.
So, here I lay, on the same bed that Stanley died in. I can't move. I can't talk. And they're sitting in the same chair that I used to sit at. Is my husband, Ted. He smiles at me.
Hello, my darling wife. Now, don't worry. When we took our vows and said, for better or worse, I meant every word. I remember the night you told me your plan. How after Stanley died, you would be a very wealthy widow. And strange how I am now in that same position. After you die, I will be a very wealthy widower. I'm so glad I found that little bell you had put on Stanley's finger. He could ring it whenever he needed you. And now, well, you can do the same thing. That's right, honey. Just ring the bell if you need anything. Just ring the bell if you need anything. Anything at all. All you have to do is ring the bell. Just ring the bell.
As Susan's little bell rings and rings, a single tear begins to fall down her cheek. I will return shortly with a final word.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
I leave you tonight with the words of businessman Lee Iacocca. No matter what you have done for yourself or humanity, if you can't look back on having given love and attention to your own family, what have you really accomplished? Our cast included Crimson McKenzie, Dave Arkhipov, and Winslow Swan. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now, a preview of our next tale.
I'm sorry, I don't think I heard you correctly.
Well, I believe you heard exactly what I said.
You actually told me that you're going to kill me?
Oh, no, Mr. Beckwith. Not just kill, but murder you.
I don't understand the difference. I would be dead either way.
Oh, anyone can kill. But it takes a true artist to murder.
Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Publications. This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. The butler did it. If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
It lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. The author Oscar Wilde once said, "Murder is always a mistake. One should never do anything that one cannot talk about after dinner." I'm sure that at one time or another we have all had the desire to eliminate someone. The wanting of getting rid of someone, whether it be a family member or a complete stranger, I believe, is within all of us. Most are able to quelch the desire, but then there are those who will relish it.
Here you go, Mr. Beckwith.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, just sit it over here. You might want it later.
Officer Maynard, do you think that we can maybe just talk? I don't have any family and no one comes to see me.
I suppose so. Was there something that you wanted to talk about specifically?
Yes, very much so. I just don't see how I was convicted of one crime.
Mr. Beckwith, I haven't read your file. All we get here in this cell block is a name, a number, the cell you will occupy, and the date of execution. Nothing about the case.
I understand. Only a week to go.
Now, you never know. Your attorney may find a way to get the court to reverse it. Make it life without parole.
And you think that is better?
At least you would still be alive.
In prison for the rest of my life. I just don't see how I was only charged with the one victim.
How many people did you kill?
I know that it was 2, not just the girl. None of it makes any sense. That's why I'm asking, no, begging you to just sit and talk with me while I still have time.
It's okay, Mr. Beckwith. I'm listening.
6 months ago, I was on top of the world. I had a nice apartment in the city, great car, and a steady gig at a local bar. I was playing keyboards 3 times a week and making some really good bread. Tips were great, and I got $200 from the owner, who was really happy about the business coming in. But then, that night happened, when I met Eric Stanton. I was on my break, having a beer at the bar, when he came up to me.
Mr. Beckwith, would you mind if I sat here?
Sure. Haven't I seen you here before?
Perhaps you have. Normally I sit in that corner booth.
Well, thank you for coming out. Can I get you something?
Well, it's very kind of you.
Hey, Charlie. 2 beers. Now, Mr.
Stanton. Eric Stanton. Perhaps you have heard of me?
Sorry, I can't say that I have.
Oh, no need for apologies. Many people haven't, even though I did write a rather successful book.
So you're an author?
Not in the sense that you are thinking of. I wrote more of a thesis. You see, I have a theory, and I have spent the last 3 years trying to prove it.
I see. Well, what is this theory?
Well, simply put, some people are born to be victims, while others are born to be murderers.
That's some theory. And you've been working on it for 3 years?
Exactly. You see, I have found in my research that there is a definite art to murder.
I just assumed that if you killed someone, that alone made you a killer.
Oh, well, yes, that's true. There are plenty of killers to speak of. But a true murderer, that is something that is very rare.
So what's the difference?
Well, let me try to explain. The true murderer plans carefully the steps leading up to the actual event. He learns everything he can about the intended victim. He goes over every possible scenario to make sure that he or she could not be caught.
But doesn't he or she eventually is found out?
Well, that is where the perfect murder comes into play.
There's no such thing as a perfect murder.
Oh, but there is. There is. We, that is the general public, of course, don't know about it, which is why it is only almost perfect.
Is that what your book is about?
Yes, the art of murder. I have researched it very carefully. You see, the perfect murder is one where everyone knows the murderer. They know how the murder was accomplished, and yet the murderer can never be convicted.
A great trick if you could pull it off.
Oh, but I've already pulled it off, as you say.
You've actually taken someone's life?
Oh, yes. 17 times in the last 3 years. You see, as I told you earlier, some are born to be murderers and some are born to be victims.
And where do I fall into your theory?
Oh, you were born to be a victim. As a matter of fact, you are going to be my victim.
What did you say?
Oh, but I believe that you heard me, Mr. Beckwith. You're going to be my victim. I've already started the planning stages.
And this is your idea of a joke?
No joke, I can assure you. I will plan and execute your death in front of witnesses, and everyone will know that it was me. And there will be absolutely nothing that you or the police will be able to do about it. And I can assure you, I will get away with it.
Lucy Freeman once said, "Murder is the apex of megalomania, the ultimate in control." I'll return shortly with Act 2.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
Terry Hayes once commented, "Nobody's ever been arrested for a murder. They have only ever been arrested for not planning it properly."
Here you go, Mr. Beckwith.
Can you stay tonight? I've only got, 3 more days?
Yes, sir. I can stay.
Thank you, Mr. Maynard. You don't know what a relief it is to tell someone this story. I didn't give the little guy much thought. I mean, why would anyone want to kill me? I still thought it was a joke. But then, he started coming into the bar every night. He would throw a note into my tip jar. Each one said that he was watching me, and that very soon, I would be his victim.
Hi there. Hi.
Were you talking to me?
Buy a thirsty girl a drink.
Sure.
Hey, you okay? You seem like you're in another world.
To tell you the truth, I'm beginning to wonder.
I'm Ruth.
Hello, Ruth. I'm...
Jason Beckwith. One of the hottest keyboard players around. That's why I came here tonight. I heard so much about you and I just had to see for myself.
Do you approve?
Very much so. But you look so... I don't know. Like you're not really with it tonight. You keep staring at that note, and I...
It's nothing. Besides, you wouldn't believe me.
Why don't you try me? You'd be surprised at what I would believe.
So I told her the whole thing. Would you believe me if I told you that she didn't laugh or dismiss me? No! We went back to her place.
It's not much, but I like to call it a place to rest my head. Let me pour us a drink.
Ruth, why am I here?
Because I wanted some company tonight. And you look like you could use a good night's sleep.
Is it that noticeable?
Here, drink this. It will help. You know, that story you told me is pretty fantastic. I mean, why would someone warn you that they were going to kill you?
That's just it. I don't know.
And you don't think it's just some kind of sick joke?
He's been coming to the bar every night for the past 2 weeks, always leaving me with that note.
Have you told the cops?
Oh, yeah, sure. Like they would believe me. I mean, you didn't, did you?
Well, honestly, not at first. But I can tell you're scared. Look, sack out on the sofa. I gotta run to the store real quick. It's only a block away, and I'll be back in no time.
Are you sure you trust me in your apartment?
Of course. Oh, answer the phone if it rings. I'm expecting a call. Just take a message. See you in a few.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Beckwith. I'm so glad you answered the phone.
How did you know that I was here?
I told you. There isn't anywhere you can go that I will not find you.
All right, then come on. Just try to kill me.
Oh, all in good time, Mr. Beckwith.
And what makes you think that I won't kill you, huh? Did you think of that?
Well, of course I have. I have thought of everything. The reason that you will not kill me is because you can't.
And just what would stop me?
Oh, you, Mr. Beckwith. You would stop yourself. I told you, some are born to be the victim. Very soon now, I will put my plan into action, and you, my friend, will be my next victim.
Jason? Why do you have the lights off?
How do you know him, Ruth?
Know who? Here, let's turn on some lights and...
Leave them off.
Okay, I will. What's going on?
Just answer me. How do you know Eric Staten?
Who is Eric Staten?
Was that who you were expecting to phone?
Now listen here, Mr. Beckwith. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know anyone named Eric Staten.
But he called. How would he have known that I was here?
You mean the guy that keeps telling you he's gonna kill you?
Yes, he called. He told me. He said...
Never mind what he said.
I've got to get away. I'm sorry, Ruth, but I've got to get out of here.
Yes, you do. And I'm coming with. Surely this maniac won't do something with a witness watching?
But this is exactly what he said. There would be witnesses.
Come on. I know of a little motel about 60 miles away from here. We can go there for a couple of days and just try to think of something to do. Well, I wouldn't call it the Ritz-Carlton, but at least it does have a bed. How about some music?
I don't mind.
Come on, Jason. Relax.
I don't even know where we are.
Great. That's perfect.
How is it perfect?
If you don't know where we are, then how will your killer?
Hey, you got a point. I think I'll take a walk. Get some fresh air. For the first time in days, I finally relaxed. I wasn't afraid to go outside. I wasn't afraid to be seen. I was probably gone for about 10 minutes when I decided to go back to the room. But just as I approached the door, I could hear Ruth talking on the phone.
I told you I was sorry. He didn't mean anything to me. I love you, and only you. Now please, stop this. Stop this stupid game. What? No! You can't! No, please don't do that. Alright. I'll make sure that he's here. What time? Okay. Don't worry. I'll keep him here. Jason, did you enjoy your walk?
Yes, I did.
Jason, what's wrong?
Who was that on the phone, Ruth?
The phone? No one.
Hello, operator? Yes, I was accidentally cut off. Could you please redial the number?
Jason, what are you doing?
Nice thing about these little motels. The phone system still has a switchboard with an operator. You can dial direct, but it still goes through a switchboard, so they can redial the number.
Hello? Hello? Who is this? Ruth, is that you?
Who was on the phone, Ruth?
Author Stephen King once said, "Murder is like potato chips. You can't stop at just one." Let us stop for a moment and take a breath until I return with Act 3.
It is in all of us. Waiting, watching, growing. Evil Within by Winslow Swan, now available on Amazon.
Aldous Huxley once said, "It takes two to make a murder. There are born victims, born to have their throats cut, as the cutthroats are born to be hanged."
I told you. I don't know.
Of course you do, Ruth. It was him, Eric Staten, my killer. And you have to keep me here until 10 when he will show up.
Please, Jason, you don't understand. All right, yes, I do know Eric. I know him very well. He's my husband.
He's your what?
I was planning on leaving him. That's why I got the apartment. He's insane. He accused me of having an affair, and this was his way of getting back at me.
By setting me up for my own death?
It was just a silly game he likes to play. Jason, why are you looking at me like that?
For some reason, Ruth, I just don't believe you.
Ask yourself, Jason, why? Why would someone you never met in your entire life want to kill you?
By your reasoning, he is getting back at you. But why me? Why pick on me?
I told you, he's insane. Jason, what are you going to do?
Nothing, Ruth. I'm suddenly seeing everything for the first time. You know, Eric told me that there was no way I could kill anyone. And I wonder how sure he is about that.
Ruth, are you in here? Why do you have the lights off? Did you give him the drug? Is he knocked out?
Lock the door, Eric.
What? Oh, was that you, Mr. Beckwith? Well, where is Ruth?
She's fine. Let me turn on a light and show you how fine she is.
Ruth? Are you asleep? Wake up!
Don't waste your breath. She is never going to wake up.
You murdered her?
Oh, no, Eric. Not murder. Remember, I'm a victim, and murderers are simply artists.
Where did you get that gun?
I found it in Ruth's purse. Was this what you had in mind for me?
You don't have it in you, Jason.
You know, that's what Ruth said before I strangled her to death.
Your hand is shaking. You'll never hit the target that way. Hey, go on, pull the trigger. You see? You can't even do that. I told you, you are not a killer.
No, Jason. You could have had anything for your last meal.
Only thing I wanted, a cheeseburger. And maybe some company.
Jason.
You know, this is the first time you've used my first name. Before it was Mr. Beckwith. What changed?
I've been listening to you for a week now. I asked the DA to show me the file on you. Yes, you did kill Ruth, but no other body was found. And no trace of Eric's dead.
But don't you see? I shot him. I know I did. I saw the blood on his shirt. I saw him fall. I called the cops and waited for them outside.
I'm sorry, Jason. I really am.
It's okay. So, I guess I've only got about an hour to go.
Yes. Oh, there is someone who asked to see you. Said you knew him. He asked if he could be alone with you for a bit. I know the guy, so it's okay.
Fine, Mr. Maynard. Send him in. At least I'll have someone here. Wonder who it could be. Damn it. I know that I killed him.
Hello, Mr. Beckwith.
You? But how?
You used the gun that you found in Ruth's purse. A gun that I had given her. It, of course, was loaded with blank shells.
But the blood on your shirt.
Oh, simply a special makeup effect that I learned about online. It's amazing what you can learn on the internet.
But you're not as smart as you think you are?
And why do you say that, Mr. Beckwith?
Because you will not be able to murder me. The state is going to do that.
Oh, but I will, Jason. You see, I'm the state executioner. I'm the one who pulls the switch on the electric chair in front of witnesses. And there will be no charges against me.
No. No!
As a matter of fact, after you are gone, I will have committed not one, but 2 murders. You, of course, and my wife, Ruth. You see, I used you to kill her. In a sense, you were my weapon. Now, I'm simply getting rid of the murder weapon. I told you, murder is my business.
As Jason realizes what has happened to him, he no longer questions the verdict of the court. He simply waits for his turn to sit in the electric chair. I'll return shortly with a final word.
If you'd like to support us, visit our merchandise store. T-shirts, caps, mugs, and so much more. Visit doorwaytonightmare.com today.
As Jodi Picoult wrote, there was no black or white. Someone who had been good her entire life could, in fact, do something evil. People were just as capable of committing murder, under the right circumstances, as any monster. Our cast included Mick Davis, Robert Jackson, Crimson McKenzie, and Winslow Swan. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan. Music was provided by Kevin MacLeod.
And now, a preview of our next tale.
I'm only telling you what we saw, Hank.
And I'm telling you, I picked up Sam Preston on the highway not more than an hour ago.
Maybe you heard the name wrong. Are you sure it was Sam Preston?
What's got into the two of you? I told you, he was standing in the rain, hitchhiking. I wasn't gonna let some old guy stand in the rain.
And he told you his name was Sam Preston?
For crying out loud, how many times I gotta tell you, huh? He told me his name was Sam Preston. Why do you keep asking me that?
Because, Hank, Sam Preston is dead. Has been for over a year now.
Doorway to Nightmare is brought to you in part by Swanage Press. This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us through the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the world of your terrifying imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully.
Epilogue. Shh.